Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Most of us know we need help, whether it's with our finances, our personal goals, or just figuring out the next right step in life. But too often, we're stuck. Maybe you've read the books, watched the videos, and tried to piece together a plan on your own, but something's missing. Maybe you're overwhelmed by information, or you feel like you're spinning your wheels, making little progress. Or maybe you're struggling with motivation, trying to tackle your challenges alone and finding that it's just too easy to fall back into old habits. You're not alone in that struggle. Most people hit a wall when they try to do it all on their own. The truth is we're wired for connection, for community, for accountability, and that's exactly what small group coaching is designed to deliver. Here's the reality. Life is busy, messy, and complicated. Between work, family, and everything else pulling at your time and attention, it's easy for your goals to take a back seat. You want to build a budget, pay off debt, start that new career, or finally tackle that big dream. But somehow the urgent always seems to crowd out the important. And when you're going it alone, it's easy to lose focus. You hit a snag, and instead of pushing through, you give up. You get distracted, and before you know it, weeks or even months have gone by without any real progress. That's not because you're lazy or incapable. It's because you don't have the support system you need to stay on track. That's where small group coaching comes in.
Let me tell you something. There's power in community. When you're part of a group that's working towards similar goals, everything changes. Suddenly, you're not just accountable to yourself. You're accountable to the group. You've got people in your corner cheering you on when you hit a milestone and encouraging you when the going gets tough. You've got a place to share your wins and your struggles, to learn from others and to be inspired by their journeys. And maybe most importantly, you've got the structure and the guidance to help you stay focused and keep moving forward one step at a time. Small group coaching isn't just about getting information. It's about creating transformation. It's about creating transformation. The beauty of a small group is that it's intimate enough to foster real connection, but big enough to give you a variety of perspectives and experiences. In a group of 8 to 12 people, you'll find that everyone has something to offer. Maybe one person has already tackled the challenge you're facing and can share their hard-earned wisdom. Maybe another has a fresh perspective that opens your eyes to a solution you hadn't considered. And maybe your story, your questions, or your insights will be the key that helps someone else make a breakthrough. That's the magic of a small group. It's not just about you learning from the coach. It's about the group learning and growing together.
But let's be real. Information alone isn't enough to create lasting change. You can read all the books and watch all the videos in the world, but if you don't take action, nothing will change. That's why small group coaching isn't just about teaching. It's about doing. Every session is designed to give you practical, actionable steps that you can apply to your life immediately. And because you're part of a group, you've got built-in accountability to make sure you follow through. There's no hiding in the back of the room, no skipping steps because no one's watching. In a small group, you're part of a team, and that team is counting on you to show up, do the work, and share your progress.
Here's the thing. We're not meant to do life alone. We're not meant to carry the weight of our challenges or chase our dreams in isolation. When you try to do it all by yourself, it's easy to get stuck in your own head the second. Guess yourself or to feel like you're the only one struggling. But when you're part of a group, you realize you're not alone. You see that everyone has challenges, everyone has doubts, and everyone has room to grow. And in that realization, there's freedom, there's encouragement, and there's the kind of support that helps you keep going even when it's hard.
Small group coaching is more than a program. It's a lifeline. It's a place where you can be honest about where you are, clear about where you want to go, and supported every step of the way. It's about building habits, finding motivation, and creating the kind of accountability that leads to real lasting change. If you're tired of spinning your wheels, if you're ready to stop just talking about your goals and start achieving them, this is your opportunity. It's time to step out of isolation, step into community, and start building the life you've always wanted. Because with the right group of people around you, there's nothing you can't do. Let's make it happen together.
Picture this. A group of people gathered around a table or maybe sitting together in a virtual meeting. They come from different backgrounds, different experiences, and different stages of life, but they all have one thing in common. They're here to grow. They're here to learn, to push past their fears, and to take control of the areas of their lives that feel overwhelming. It's not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about progress. It's about showing up week after week and doing the work. That's the vision of small group coaching, a place where strangers become a team, where challenges become opportunities, and where real transformation begins.
Let me tell you something powerful about community. It changes everything.
When you're in a small group, you're no longer walking your journey alone. You've got people who understand what you're going through because they're walking their own journeys too. They're not there to judge you or to compete with you. They're there to support you. And when you see someone else succeed, when you hear their story and realize they've overcome challenges just like yours, it lights a fire in you. It reminds you that change is possible, that the hard work is worth it, and that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. That's what small group coaching does. It creates a ripple effect of encouragement, inspiration, and accountability.
But this vision goes beyond just encouragement. It's about giving people the tools they need to take action. Too often we stay stuck because we don't know where to start. We get overwhelmed by the size of the problem or paralyzed by the fear of failure. A small group changes that. Every session is designed to break big goals into small, manageable steps. It's about creating a clear path forward with practical strategies that work in real life, whether it's building a budget, tackling debt, setting career goals, or finding more balance in your day-to-day life. Small group coaching gives you a plan. And when you combine that plan with the support of a group, you've got something unstoppable. And here's the beautiful thing. Small groups aren't just about solving problems. They're about building people. They're about creating a space where you can be honest about where you are without fear of judgment. A place where you can share your struggles and celebrate your wins, no matter how big or small. A place where you can ask questions, get feedback, and grow in ways you never thought possible. That kind of environment doesn't just help you achieve your goals. It helps you become the kind of person who achieves their goals. It builds confidence, resilience, and a sense of purpose that goes far beyond the group itself. This vision is about more than individual success. It's about creating a movement. Imagine what happens when one person in a group starts to win. They pay off their debt, or they get the promotion, or they finally make progress on a dream they've been putting off for years. That success isn't just theirs. It spreads. It inspires the other members of the group to keep going, to push harder, and to believe that they can win too. And when the group succeeds, that success spills over into families, communities, and workplaces. It creates a culture of growth, accountability, and encouragement that impacts far more than just the people in the room. But let's not stop there. This vision isn't just for the people who join the group. It's for everyone they influence. When you become part of a small group, you're not just changing your own life.
You're setting an example for your kids, your friends, and your coworkers. You're showing them what's possible when you commit to growth and surround yourself with the right people.
You're proving that change is possible no matter where you start. And that kind of influence is powerful. It doesn't just change lives, it changes legacy. So here's the vision. A network of small groups where people don't just talk about their goals, they achieve them. Where they don't just face their challenges, they overcome them. Where they don't just dream about a better life, they build it one step at a time. It's a vision of community, accountability, and action. It's a vision of people coming together to do the hard work of growth, not just for themselves, but for each other. And it's a vision of what's possible when we stop trying to go it alone and start leaning on the power of connection. That's the vision of small group coaching. And let me tell you, it's not just an idea, it's a movement. Let's build it together. Let's dive into what makes small group coaching so powerful, because this isn't just another meeting or workshop. It's a transformative experience, carefully designed to help you make real, lasting progress. Every element of small group coaching is intentional, focused on creating a space where you can learn, grow, and take action. It's not about piling on more information or leaving you with a to-do list you'll never get around to. It's about giving you the tools, the accountability, and the support you need to actually make a difference in your life. This is where transformation happens, not in theory, but in practice. The first feature of small group coaching is the group itself. This isn't a massive anonymous crowd where you're just a face in the audience. It's a small, intimate circle, usually 8 to 12 people, where every voice matters. That size is intentional. It's big enough to give you a range of perspectives, but small enough to create real connections. In this group, you're not alone. You've got people who are walking similar paths, facing similar challenges, and working towards similar challenges and working towards similar goals.
They get it. They get you. And that shared understanding creates a sense of belonging and trust. That's hard to find anywhere else.
Then there's the guidance. Every small group is led by an experienced coach, someone who knows what it takes to get from where you are to where you want to be. They're not just there to teach. They're there to guide, to challenge, and to encourage you. They'll ask the tough questions, help you clarify your goals, and keep you focused on what matters most. But they're not doing it for you. This isn't about handing you the answers. It's about equipping you to find them for yourself. Because the goal isn't just to solve today's problems. It's to give you the skills and the confidence to tackle whatever comes next.
One of the most powerful aspects of small group coaching is accountability. Let's be honest, we all need it. It's easy to make promises to yourself, only to let them slide when life gets busy. But when you're part of a group, those promises take on new weight. You're not just showing up for yourself. You're showing up for yourself, you're showing up for the team. They're counting on you to do the work, to follow through, and to share your progress. And that accountability goes both ways. When you see others taking action, it pushes you to step up your game. It's not about pressure or competition. It's about knowing that you're all in this together, cheering each other on, and holding each other to the standard you've set.
Another key feature is actionable focus. This isn't about sitting in a circle and talking about abstract ideas. Every session is designed to give you practical steps that you can implement right away. Whether you're building a budget, setting career goals, or working on personal growth, you'll leave each meeting with a clear plan of action. And because you're working in a group, you'll get feedback, ideas, and encouragement to help you refine that plan and make it even stronger. It's about turning goals into steps and steps into results. No fluff, no theory, just real measurable progress. Small group coaching also creates a space for growth. It's a place where you can be honest about your struggles and your successes without fear of judgment, where you can share your goals, your fears, and your doubts, knowing that the group is there to support you, not criticize you. It's a place to ask questions, try new things, and learn from both your successes and your mistakes. And that kind of space isn't just empowering, it's life-changing. Because when you're surrounded by people who believe in you, who challenge you, and who celebrate your progress, you start to believe in yourself too. But let's not forget one of the most important features of small group coaching: consistency. This isn't a one-time event or a quick fix. It's a commitment. Groups typically meet weekly or bi-weekly for a set period of time, usually 4 to 12 weeks. That regular rhythm is what keeps you moving forward. It creates momentum, builds habits, and helps you stay focused, even when life gets busy.
And because the group is consistent, you're building relationships that last.
You're not just learning together, you're growing together. And that kind of connection doesn't end when the sessions do. It stays with you, reminding you that you're part of something bigger.
So here's what makes small group coaching work. It's not just about what you learn. It's about what you do. It's about what you do. It's about showing up, doing the work, and making progress one step at a time. It's about having a coach to guide you, a group to support you, and a plan to keep you on track. It's about creating a space where you can grow not just for a few weeks, but for a lifetime. And when you put all those elements together, the results are nothing short of transformational. This is where change happens. This is where growth begins. And this is where growth begins. And this is how you move from where you are to where you want to be. Let's make it happen. Together, let me tell you who small group coaching is for. It's for people who are tired of feeling stuck, tired of starting and stopping, and tired of carrying the weight of their goals, struggles, and dreams all by themselves. It's for the person who knows they want something better, a stronger financial foundation, a clearer career path, a healthier lifestyle, or deeper relationships, but isn't sure how to get there. It's for the people who've tried to go it alone and found themselves spinning their wheels, overwhelmed by information or discouraged by setbacks. Because here's the truth. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to figure it all out by yourself. Small group coaching is for the people who are ready to stop struggling in isolation and start winning with the support of a team. This is for the person who needs accountability. Someone to ask the hard questions, to check in on their progress, and to cheer them on when they hit milestones. Maybe you're great at setting goals, but not so great at following through. You start strong, full of energy and excitement, but somewhere along the way, life gets in the way. The busyness creeps in, the motivation fades, and those goals start to feel like just another thing you didn't finish. If that sounds familiar, this is for you. Because in a small group, you're not just accountable to yourself. You're accountable to yourself. You're accountable to the team. And that accountability changes everything.
It keeps you focused, it keeps you moving, and it keeps you from giving up when things get tough.
It's also for the person who needs clarity. Let's face it. Sometimes the hardest part of achieving your goals is knowing where to start. Maybe you've got a big dream, but no idea how to break it down into actionable steps. Maybe you're facing a problem that feels too big to solve and you're overwhelmed just thinking about it. Or maybe you're stuck in a cycle of busyness, spending all your energy on things that don't really matter while the important stuff keeps getting pushed to the back burner. If that's you, small group coaching is the solution. It's a place where you can get clear about your priorities, create a step-by-step plan, and start taking action. One step at a time. This is for the person who thrives on community. You're not the kind of person who wants to sit in a room full of strangers feeling lost in the crowd. You want connection. You want connection. You want a space where you can be yourself, where you can share your stories of others. You want to be surrounded by people who get it, who understand the challenges you're facing because they're facing their own. You want to be part of something bigger than yourself, something that pushes you to grow while also giving you the chance to encourage and inspire others. That's what small group coaching offers. A community where you belong, where you're supported, and where you can make a real difference in the lives of others while transforming your own. And let me be clear. This isn't just for people who are struggling. It's for anyone who's ready to grow. Maybe you're doing okay, but you know you could be doing better. Maybe you've got a solid foundation, but you're ready to take things to the next level. Or maybe you've achieved a lot, but you're looking for a new challenge or a new perspective. Small group coaching isn't just about fixing problems. It's about unlocking potential. It's about helping you see what's possible and then giving you the tools, the support, and the encouragement to make it happen.
It's for the single parent trying to juggle work, kids, and the pressure to keep everything together. It's for the recent graduate navigating the uncertainty of starting their career.
It's for the professional who feels stuck in their job and is ready for a change. It's for the couple who wants to get on the same page about their finances and their future. It's for anyone who's willing to show up, do the work, and invest in themselves and their goals. Because here's the thing, you don't have to be perfect to start. You just have to be willing.
And let's not forget the people who've already achieved success but want to give back. Small group coaching isn't just about receiving. It's about contributing. It's about sharing your experiences, your insights, and your victories to help others grow. It's about being part of a community where everyone has something to offer, where everyone's voice matters, and where everyone benefits from the shared wisdom of the group. If you're looking for a way to make a difference while continuing to grow yourself, this is for you.
So, who is small group coaching for? It's for the dreamers and the doers, the strugglers and the strivers, the people who are ready to stop settling for good enough and start building a life they're proud of. It's for anyone who's tired of going it alone and is ready to tap into the power of community, accountability, and action. It's for you. And let me tell you, the transformation that's waiting on the other side of this journey is worth every step. Let's get started. Together, let's talk about the real practical benefits of small group coaching, because this isn't just about feeling good or having a few interesting conversations. This is about changing your life in ways that matter, in ways you can see, feel, and measure. Small group coaching isn't just a program. It's a process of transformation. It's about taking where you are today and giving you the tools, the support, and the accountability to move closer to where you want to be. And let me tell you, the benefits of that process aren't just theoretical. They're life-changing. The first and most immediate benefit is clarity. Life moves fast, and it's so easy to get caught up in the chaos. Work deadlines, family obligations, financial stress. Before you know it, your goals are buried under a mountain of busy and you're left feeling stuck and overwhelmed. But when you step into a small group, everything slows down. You're forced to take a step back to really think about what you want and what's standing in your way. You'll identify your priorities, set clear goals, and create a roadmap to achieve them. That kind of clarity isn't just refreshing, it's empowering. Suddenly, you're not just reacting to life, you're taking control of it.
Then there's accountability.
Let's be honest. It's easy to let yourself off the hook when no one else is watching. How many times have you said you'd start the diet, finish the project, or stick to the budget, only to let it slide after a few days?
In a small group, that's not an option. You're surrounded by people who care about your progress, who are invested in your success, and who are counting on you to show up and do the work. That kind of accountability is a game changer. It keeps you focused, it keeps you consistent, and it gives you the push you need to follow through, even when it's hard. Another huge benefit is connection. Let's face it, life can feel isolating, especially when you're facing challenges. Maybe you're struggling with debt, trying to figure out your career, or dealing with personal goals that feel overwhelming. Whatever the case, it's easy to feel like you're the only one going through it. But in a small group, you realize you're not alone. You hear other people's stories, and suddenly you see that your struggles aren't unique, and neither are your victories. That sense of connection, that realization that you're part of a team is incredibly powerful. It gives you the confidence to keep going and the motivation to keep growing. And let's not forget about practical tools and strategies. Small group coaching isn't just about talking. It's about doing. Every session is designed to equip you with real, actionable steps you can take to move closer to your goals.
Whether it's learning how to budget, setting up a system for tracking progress or breaking down a big goal into smaller, manageable steps. You'll leave each meeting with something tangible. And because you're working alongside a group, you'll get feedback and ideas you might never have thought of on your own. It's like having a personal toolbox, custom, built for your life.
Another benefit that's often overlooked is momentum. Change doesn't happen all at once. It happens one step at a time. But those steps can feel slow and discouraging when you're on your own. In a small group, you're not just moving forward, you're building momentum. You're seeing progress, not just in your own life, but in the lives of everyone in the group. And that momentum is contagious.
When you see someone else hit a milestone, it inspires you to keep pushing toward your own. When you share your own progress, it reminds you how far you've come. It's a cycle of growth and encouragement that keeps you moving, even when things get tough. And then there's the benefit of confidence. When you're surrounded by people who believe in you, who encourage you and who celebrate your progress, it changes the way you see yourself.
You start to believe in your own ability to tackle challenges, to overcome obstacles, and to achieve your goals.
That confidence doesn't just help you in the group. It spills over into every area of your life.
Suddenly, you're not just thinking about what you can't do. You're focusing on what you can do. And that shift in mindset is one of the most powerful gifts small group coaching can offer. Finally, there's the benefit of lasting change. This isn't a quick fix or a temporary boost. It's a foundation for a better future. The habits you build, the lessons you learn, and the relationships you form in a small group don't end when the sessions are over. They stay with you. They shape the way you approach your goals, your challenges, and your life long after the group has ended. And that's the ultimate benefit of small group coaching. It doesn't just help you grow for a season. It sets you up to keep growing for a lifetime.
So here's the bottom line.
Small group coaching is more than a program. It's a lifeline, a community, and a roadmap all rolled into one. It gives you clarity, accountability, connection, tools, momentum, confidence, and lasting change. It's not just about what you achieve during the sessions. It's about who you become because of them. And let me tell you, the person you're capable of becoming is worth every step of the journey. Let's get to work. Together, let's talk about what comes next. Because the truth is, small group coaching isn't just about what happens in those sessions. It's about what you take with you when the group ends. This is where the real magic happens. This is where the real magic happens. You see, a group like this isn't just a one-time experience or a short-term fix. It's a launch pad. It's the beginning of a new chapter in your life, one where you're no longer letting circumstances or old habits dictate your future. You're stepping into a new way of thinking, a new way of acting, and a new way of building the life you've always wanted. The path forward isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about creating a legacy of growth that lasts far beyond today. The first step on this path is commitment. You've done the work to get clear about your goals. You've built momentum, and you've experienced the power of accountability. Now it's time to keep going. The progress you've made in the group is just the beginning. This is where you take everything you've learned, every strategy, every piece of wisdom, and apply it consistently in your life. You've proven that you can show up, do the work, and see results. Now, the challenge is to keep that fire burning. Because let me tell you, success isn't about one big moment. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every single day. But here's the thing. You're not leaving the group empty-handed. You're leaving with a community, a group of people who've walked this journey with you, who've shared their stories, and who've cheered you on every step of the way.
Those connections don't have to end when the sessions do, whether it's a weekly check in a text thread or a commitment to meet up every few months. You can keep that sense of community alive.
Because here's the truth. Growth isn't a solo sport. You're stronger when you're part of a team. You've seen the power of accountability encouragement, and shared wisdom, and that doesn't have to stop now.
In fact, it's just getting started.
The path forward also means paying it forward. Think about how much you've gained from this experience. The clarity, the confidence, the clarity, the confidence, the progress. Now imagine what it would mean to share that with someone else. Maybe it's a friend who's struggling with the same challenges you faced when you started. Maybe it's a family member who's looking for direction. Or maybe it's a coworker who needs a little extra encouragement. Whatever the case, you have the power to make an impact. By sharing what you've learned, by inviting someone else into a group like this, you're creating a ripple effect. Your growth inspires their growth, and their growth inspires someone else's. That's how change spreads. That's how legacies are built.
And let's not forget the bigger picture. This isn't just about achieving individual goals. It's about transforming lives, families, and communities.
When you take control of your finances, your career, or your personal growth, you're not just changing your own life. You're setting an example for the people around you. You're teaching your kids what it means to work hard, to stay focused, and to keep moving forward, even when it's tough. You're showing your friends and family what's possible when you commit to growth. And you're contributing to a culture where success isn't just about individual achievement. It's about lifting each other up, celebrating each other's victories, and building a better future together. The beauty of this path is that it's never finished. There's always another goal to reach, another lesson to learn, and another person to inspire. That's not overwhelming. That's exciting. Because when you've seen what's possible in a small group, when you've experienced the power of community and accountability, you realize that there's no limit to what you can achieve. The habits you've built, the mindset you've developed, and the relationships you've formed are the foundation for a lifetime of growth. This isn't the end of the journey. It's the beginning of a new way of living. So what's next? It's time to take everything you've gained and use it to keep building. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work. Keep believing that you're capable of more than you ever thought possible. The storm doesn't define you. The struggles don't define you. What defines you is how you respond, how you grow, and how you keep moving forward. You've started something incredible in this group. Now it's up to you to carry it forward, to build a legacy of growth, to inspire others, and to create a life that's not just successful, but significant. You got this. And the best part, you're not doing it alone. You've got a team behind you, cheering you on, and a path in front of you, ready to be walked. Let's take the next step together and make it count. Because this isn't just about today. It's about tomorrow and every day after that. Let's build something extraordinary together.